In this video, we're going to go over how to invest in S&P 500 index funds if you have a Fidelity investment account. So this will work if you have a Roth IRA with Fidelity or a regular brokerage account. So I am on the news and research page, and I went ahead and looked at ETFs, which stands for exchange traded funds. Typically, you can invest in mutual funds that also are S&P 500. However, today we're going to go over the ETFs, and particularly because these are, in my opinion, better to hold than mutual funds due to the lower expense ratios. So let's go ahead and click ETFs. You're going to be directed to this page here. And the way you want to find these ETFs, you want to go ahead and do a screener, ETF, ETP screener, and you're going to be directed to this page where you have options to choose from. So normally these S&P 500 are so 1 second. So S&P 500 is the top 500 largest companies in the United States. So when you go to market cap, you want to search for US large cap. That's where the S&P 500 is going to be. Now, if you wanted to look at more middle-sized S&P, you can go to mid cap or even small cap. So we're going to go ahead and click US large cap, and we should be able to find a couple S&P 500 ETFs. So as you see, the first couple of ETFs here is the Spider S&P 500, which is a very popular one. You also have iShares, you have Vanguard, iShares Russell. Well, this is Russell 1000, but typically you're looking at some funds like these. What I like to do is I always like to assess the performance. So I go to performance and I look at the 5-year track record, and I want the highest funds available. So the funds with the green star icon basically tells you that these are all commission-free based ETFs. So if you have Fidelity, you probably want to purchase more free commission so that you're not paying any transaction costs when you buy the shares. So this is the iShares Russell Top 200 ETF. We want to go to S&P 500 ETF. So the first one we're going to click on is IVV. And now we are on this page where you can go ahead and purchase, buy or sell your shares. But some things you want to look at before you buy any ETFs. Most ETFs have a really low expense ratio. This one has 0.04%, which is really good. You can also look at the dividend that they pay out, and it's 1.89% on an annual basis, which is also pretty good. So you can have that reinvested once you purchase it. But I want to go over this chart really quick because here you can see the overall performance of this fund. And as you can see, this fund has been around since year 2000. So it's been around for a while. So you can compare to other indices such as the NASDAQ. You can compare it to the Dow Jones. As you can see, the Dow Jones has actually done better than the S&P, but normally you want to have S&P 500 because this is going to give you the average return of the market, at least in the US. If you wanted to get more specific on the actual returns, you can go ahead and click this See More button, and you can get a better idea of how this fund has been performing. And this is compared to the market benchmark, as you see here. So over the life of this fund since year 2000, it has performed at about 5%, which is pretty good considering that we had the financial crisis in 2008. So if you were to hold this fund within the last 10 years, you would have seen a total return of 13%, which is fantastic. So that's how you go ahead and search S&P 500. Once you are ready to buy, you're just going to go ahead and click buy and fill in the information that's requested. And that's how you invest in the S&P 500. Thanks for watching.